Hi everybody, welcome back to my garden. My name's Nicholas and today is the day. We are starting Christmas stuff. And what I'm going to start today is putting my lights on the greenhouse and surrounding area. That's what I want to start with. I'm hoping I can get more than that done today, but we'll see. I'll limit myself to at least saying that's what I'll start doing, and if that's all I can get done, then I'll be okay with that, but I hope I get more done. So let me show you kind of like a before, and then I'll show you what it looks like after, and then I'll show you tonight when it gets dark too, because it's going to be so pretty, so pretty. I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's a little windy, so I hope that the audio is okay. But what I do is I have some like scalloped lights that kind of go like along the top like that, all the way around. And then I go and edge the whole entire greenhouse so that it, like the shape of it really shines. The only thing I'm not sure about is the extension on the back of the greenhouse. That wasn't there last year. So I'm not sure if I want to emphasize that in the lights, but maybe. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't decided yet, but I guess it just depends on how long my lights are. I also, usually I do the cat house too, exactly the same way. I'm not sure I have those lights though, because I think they burn out and I forgot to get new ones, but if I can't do it today, I'll definitely be doing it. So we'll see about that. And then I do this kind of like light arrangement on this. Honestly, I don't even know what to call this, and I don't even know if I've showed you guys yet. But I found these fence doors on Marketplace, and I kind of just used it as like a backdrop, like for a trellis that I have a clematis on, and then a bench in front of it. I'm just going to go ahead and jump into this because I only have a few hours until it gets dark, and I want to make sure that I get it done before it gets dark so I can see what I'm doing. Let's go. That is the scalloped top finished, and I'm just going to say that I'm really glad that I took time when I took the lights down to like put them nice and neat and organized, and I tied them up so that they wouldn't be all tangled, especially with these, because there's so many different spots that it can get tangled. So I'm really pleased with how easy it went up. Now we literally have to go and trim the whole greenhouse, and that's the thing that makes it look like really good. Well, that honestly was not too bad. And I think the thing that made it really easy was that I left the nails in there in the wood from last year. But I made sure when I got the nails that they were the same color as the wood. So you really can't tell. I guess if you looked incredibly closely, you'd be able to tell. But if you're looking that closely, then maybe you have a problem. So that got done way faster than I thought. Let me just show you. It's probably not going to look like much until tonight, but let me show you what I did and the thought behind how I did it. All right, so we can start on the left side of the greenhouse, and as you can see, there's the scallop lights across the top, and then along the edge, pretty much like trim pieces, there'll be lights there, and it goes all the way around, even around the front. So like around the door, around the bottom. I do not put a straight line of lights across the top because I feel like it would kind of mess up the scalloped look. So that's the only trim piece that does not have a string, like a straight line. And then it's the same on this side as well. When it comes to the back section that I was discussing with you, I did bring the scallop out to here, which is, you know, as far as it would go. But I didn't put lights on this pole, honestly, just because I ran out. The thing that made it especially easy was with the scalloped lights, I made sure that I folded it in half and then held that middle piece and hung that up first directly above the door so that it would be completely symmetrical on both sides. And that made it really easy. And then I remembered the way I started the lights for the single strand. I remembered how I hung that last year, so I was able to just go ahead and do it the same this year. Yeah, so let me clean up my stuff and see what we're gonna do next, because we definitely have time. I totally forgot to hang the lights on this trellisy thing that I made, and I think I decided what I wanted to do next. If you guys will recall, I planted 3 of my raised beds with bulbs, and I got some more bulbs to do the 4th one, and then to do a couple of the other like planters that I have back here. So I think I might finish with that, doing that. And then, so exciting, but the next video, I want to decorate the inside of the greenhouse and do my Christmas tree and all of that. So I just don't think I have enough time to do that today in this video. So I'm gonna split it between 2. Hope that's okay with you guys. All right, now they're all done. All I have to do now is run an extension cord to plug them in, but you don't need to see that. I do need to order some lights to go on the cat house because I don't have any. Well, I might, in like a Christmas tote or something that I'm not getting out yet. So, and I kind of want to get these ones that I have for the greenhouse. So that job is done. let me show you what bulbs I have to plant. To start out, I have this all-in-one collection of daffodils. There's 30 of them, and I got these at Lowe's and they were half off, which was very exciting. And then the next thing I have are these Dutch Master daffodils, and they're beautiful and traditional and lovely. I have 30 of these as well. And then finally, I have this berry collection, Hyacinths, and there's 15. So I have 75 bulbs to plant, and I'm gonna do quite a bit in that fourth raised bed, and then I'll show you where I'm gonna put the other ones. And I think I have decided that I'm gonna put some chicken wire on the top of these, because I have had some activity where squirrels probably, or voles, but I think it's squirrels. They've been digging a little bit. I don't think they've gotten any of the bulbs, but I think instead of fighting that all winter, I'm just gonna put chicken wire down, and then no big deal. I thought I had some bulb tone, but I guess I was imagining it. So we're just gonna carry on without it. I think I'm gonna do 45 in this bed, and then I'll use the rest in the other ones. I'm only gonna do the daffodils in this bed, and then I'll do the hyacinths in the other bed, and then a mixture of daffodils in that as well. I actually only ended up doing 30 in that bed. So I definitely have enough to do these 4 planters right here. So I think it's gonna look really pretty, the combination. And I will show you where I put each of the bulbs when I'm done. The life of a gardener. I don't have time to put chicken wire on these raised beds today, So what I'm gonna do for tonight is put this Repel-Zol on it. It's like a granular repellent that you just sprinkle on top of the soil. So I'm gonna do that in all the ones that I just planted, just so I don't lose any bulbs tonight. And then within the next day or two, I'll put chicken wire on top of all the beds or all the pots that I put bulbs in. I'm sure there's directions on how much you're supposed to use, but I like to use quite a bit, so it definitely keeps them away. Just give the leaves a shake. I ended up putting the hyacinths, the berry collection, in these two beds with these slender Hinoki fall cypresses, and then in the ones that have the ivy, I did the all-in-one collection of daffodils, and then in this bed I did all of the Dutch Master daffodils. Okay, that's it for right now. I'll see you guys back here when it gets dark so we can see the Christmas lights on the greenhouse. Well, it's not quite dark yet, but I wanted you to see it kind of like in between, like where you can still see like the structure of the greenhouse and then you can also see the lights. And while I have been waiting for the sun to go down, I did order the lights to go on the cat house, which I think will make it look better, just because. And then also like my little arbor, the lights will come on because they're solar powered. So we're gonna wait till it gets dark. But it's kind of like only halfway, even today, because once I put the tree in the greenhouse, it's like the focal point inside the front. So it just makes everything look better. So I will give you guys a little tour of what it looks like now, and then we'll wait until it's all the way dark um, for you to see how bright it is and beautiful. But it is chilly right now, as you can probably tell with my hood. All right, so here is the view at dusk, just so you can see the structure of everything. So this is what I mean when I say that the cat house, it'll look better when the cat house is done, because all of the little structures back here will have lights on them. It is almost completely dark out right now, and as you can see, it's like a beacon in the yard, and I love it so much. I guess the lights on my arbor don't work anymore, so I will be replacing those. And then I really do think it's going to look a lot better once the cat house is done. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I had fun. It was easier than I expected, so that always just makes things more pleasant. So um, keep coming back, because I have a lot of stuff that I want to do for Christmas. So we're just getting started. So I'll see you guys very soon. Keep learning and keep growing.